growth moving forward.
One of the best parts of the season, really.
Well, when you look back for a championship team, Kevin, there are parts of the season that you can say are bookmark moments. This could be one of them.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The captain out there with the prophet. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Mayo. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
To the paint. Stolen. The dish to Russell. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Lakers on D. It's a 3-point game. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. Rebounded by Hassel. He kicks it to Ingram. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the prophet. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. Los Angeles on D. Schroeder with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And he also was really tenacious about attacking the D and creating wide-open shots for his other guys. That's why his teammates love him.
And Dwight Howard, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I wouldn't necessarily call him a number one option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
And that one misses. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, you had the feeling that Dwight Howard was going to move on from Houston this last offseason, ends up opting out and signing on with his hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks. Got a sizable 3-year deal as well.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. To the middle, poked away. He feeds it to Millsap.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Inside. Here's the prophet. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And for Howard, he was courted by several teams in free agency, arguably the biggest name at the center spot.
Well, he met with several teams that would have been a good fit, but I think the hometown factor was too hard to pass up with Atlanta. Might be his last big contract in the league. Might as well take it for the team you loved growing up.
Here's Hassel, following the basket by Paul Millsap. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Here's Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Millsap a screen. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's still staggering out of the blocks here, 1 for 5.
There's the pick. Mayo against Korver. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Well, he makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots. He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good for Mayo.
Well, the Hawks have fought low attendance numbers historically, a very transient city, and you can understand that when the team was struggling. Hopefully the team can make continuous deep runs in the playoffs to energize this fan base.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. In Atlanta, a big sports town for college football. The baseball and football teams are well supported. The Hawks, though, Brent, trying to capture more of that big market. It's been tough.
Yeah, they are trying to do that, and they've enhanced the fan experience. They've got a beautiful newer arena. They've had halftime concerts recently, celebrity DJs in there, even that sweet 3D projection system they do with the player introduction. So trying to make Phillips Arena a hot ticket in Atlanta.
Now, here is Russell, the Prophet, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And here's Korver. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Now the pass to Schroeder. Kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Outside Millsap. They get it back. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Now here's Bazemore. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
It's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Here's the Prophet. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Now Schroeder, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Schroeder passes to Bazemore. To the paint. He wants to get the Millsap and does. Got a piece of it. Here's Ingram. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Atlanta. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Millsap a screen. To the wing on the left. Off the screen. Jump shot is good. Millsap's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The jump shot just getting better and better for Millsap over time. You cannot give him that.
Passes it to the Prophet. It's tipped.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Well, hard not to root for a guy like Kent Bazemore, who just keeps working and improving. A breakout season for him in 2015, 2016, starting most of the games for the Hawks. He showed he could score inside and out.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And you look at Bazemore, great progress on offense, but, Brent, he won that Lefty Driesell Defensive Player of the Year in college basketball.
Yeah, trust me, a lot of coaches pay attention to those kind of awards, knowing that a guy has made it to the league because of their prowess on the defensive end.
The Lakers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Now Mayo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Pass to the Prophet. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Feeds to Korver. Humphries kicks it over to Schroeder. Dishes to Millsap. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mayo kicks to Russell. Pass to Hassel. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the Prophet. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Lakers lead by 4.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
He gathers himself so quickly, really has a great instinct for hitting that mid-range jumper.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
So for the Hawks, Mike Muscala is checked in for Millsap, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. The Hawks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And really, it's hard to guard a guy like Bazemore because of how high he can get up. His athleticism is just boundless.
Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. May have made him adjust that just a bit.
Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Picked by Humphries. This one for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for Atlanta.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
Ohion, he's guarded by Schroeder. And the pass to Cobb. Ohion, he's guarded by Schroeder. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Schroeder with the ball. Out to the right wing. Pulls up. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 8.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Collins. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, had his head on a swivel and found the open man. Nice assist.
Here's Schroeder. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Muscala. The feed now to Bazemore. Picked by Humphries. From 10 feet out, again the Hawks good for 2.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
The Lakers trail. Pass to the Prophet. Hardaway with the steal. The dish to Bazemore. That one wide left.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Bucket is good.
Well, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer, his players will tell you, does a great job of being inclusive, making everybody from the stars to the reserves feel like they matter. He's establishing a collective trust. It makes a difference on the court. You can see the communication between staff and player.
And here is Los Angeles now. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Dolman, covered by Humphries, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. I heard Coach Bud holds team dinners. Brandy calls it breaking bread, trying to create that feeling of community, trying to bond the team together.
Well, you always want to feel like the coach is doing more than just coaching you, that the part of the job for him is caring about what's going on. There's also a great sense of open door policy that if you want to go in and talk to your coach, he's available whenever and wherever to do that. So all of that sense of community and camaraderie, that comes through in Atlanta.
The rebound by Prince.
This team is counting on him to knock down looks like that. It has to mess with your confidence a little bit.
1:05 left here in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Picked by Humphries. Here's Muscala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ohio. Here's the Prophet. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for Ian Kelly. He's checked in for Chris Humphries. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Schroeder. There's a good screen. He kicks to Hardaway. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Relentless ball pressure, jumping into the passing lanes. They're just forcing them into ridiculous mistakes.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got the captain. Ingram is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's on to Kidsian at the 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, D.A., that's what it's all about. Thank you. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Korver dishes to Kelly. Here's Redding. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good. Ingram. Brent, I know you're interested in coaching. You've been approached by several teams in the league. You see some coaches who like to do platoon substitutions, others who prefer to stagger minutes and blend starters with reserves. Put on your coach's hat here for a second. How would you approach that?
Well, I think it has to do with who you have on your team.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way to say I'll be a platooning coach no matter who it is that I have, because your first 5 may be good and your second 5 may be like the guys I play open gym with, and you don't want those guys in the game. So I'm always in favor of keeping one of your main stars on the floor as a conduit and the guy who can keep the rhythm of the offense going, help guys out, establish some confidence, and then swapping those guys out. And then obviously in crunch time, you're putting your best 5 on the floor to go at another team. But a lot of coaches have differing views on that. I love the fact that you can platoon guys. I'm not liking the full sale
5 for 5.
5 for 5 shift change. We won't do that.
Okay. The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 12. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Pass to Hess. Howard with the steal. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Redding. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Here's Redding, guarded by Korver. Here's Ingram. No good that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Russell kicks to Ingram. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Kelly. The Hawks trail by 12. He feeds it to Schroeder. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kicks it to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is long. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Sonakitsi, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Hawks second.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Atlanta making some changes. Humphries comes in for Ryan Kelly. And Paul Millsap subbed in for Prince. Silks checked in for the Lakers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Start it.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Kyle Korver, how he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Here is Korver. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Humphries with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's tipped. Hassel, the pass to Russell. Here's Silk, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hit his teammate right in stride. That's a great assist.
Feeds it to Humphries. Dishes to Howard. And stolen by Russell. And there's the pass to Sonakitsi. Schroeder against Russell. Fires, high post. And it's Ingram missing. The Hawks trail by 14. Shoots the 3. Korver, no luck. And one of the league's premier shooters, Kyle Korver. But he's never settled for being a one-trick pony.
Well, he's a good positional defender. He can rebound. He sets good screens. And just even Kyle Korver running the floor, he takes the gravity of other players to open up driving lanes for the guards and spots for the bigs.
Now Russell, after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
It's amazing to watch these NBA athletes competing every day. You and I get the lucky seat right there in front midcourt. Such size, such athleticism. It's intimidating. Who are the most intimidating players you think in the game today?
If you go to Detroit and you want to match up with number 0 there and Andre Drummond,
look out.
You're in for a long night.
Harness yourself in.
The way that he can patrol the middle, Kevin, and the way he's relentless at coming at the offensive glass and the defensive glass all game long, I'm really interested in the development of Andre Drummond as the centerpiece, figuratively and literally, for the Detroit Pistons.
Here's Schroeder. Humphries dishes to Schroeder. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Just fantastic work from Schroeder there, getting a whack on the drive and still finding a way to complete the play.
Passes it to Sonakitsi. Here's Silk. He's covered by Bazemore. Clock at 6. Outside, Russell. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Korver. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Schroeder. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his third rebound tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yeah, he is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
And they're on the break. Sonic heads he passes to Russell, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. And so Russell hits them both. The Hawks trail by 16. Now here's Schroeder. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Millsap. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you look at the advanced numbers. Very quietly, Paul Millsap is one of the most effective rim protectors in the league.
Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, Kevin, and it speaks to not just the physical abilities of a player, but mentally being able to read what it is that offenses are doing and step into the right position. He's only 6'6" in socks, but when you take into account that wingspan, he can be effective down low.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Well, you have to talk about Paul Millsap with glowing remarks to his skill set. He's one of the most skilled power forwards the NBA has, and you look up and down the stat sheet, he'll do it all. He'll block and steal and rebound and have assists. And oh, by the way, now able to stretch the floor out as a three-point shooter.
The Hawks trail by 15. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. For the 3. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Millsap, since moving to the Eastern Conference, Brent, finally enjoying the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, a multiple-time All-Star, and he just keeps getting better. Even as he enters his 30s, Paul Millsap puts up impressive statistics.
Los Angeles making a switch here. The Hawks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. They set the screen. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Shot from 12. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
But when a guy like Paul Millsap gets inside, sometimes your best efforts on D aren't going to mean much.
And it's Mayo, top of the key. Pass to Cobb. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to the Prophet. From outside the arc. Shot by Mayo is no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Schroeder. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Here's Silk. He's got 8. Mayo up top. They set the pick. Passes it to Cobb. Mayo with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Mayo. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They're looking like a beaten team at this point, letting him get to the basket with such little resistance.
Now here's Corver. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
Here's Silk. Pass to Collins from deep. Drills it from outside. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Outstanding job by Corver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Silk passes to Mayo. Here's Cobb, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Got a hand on it. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. Now the feed to Collins. Here's Cobb. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
Bazemore misses. Lakers leading by 16. Pass to the Prophet. Humphries with the steal. Took him no time at all on that one.
Timeout.
8 points for the Prophet. Atlanta calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Atlanta making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Humphries. For Kent Bazemore. And Hardaway is subbed in for Kyle Korver. The Hawks shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. From deep, Prince, and no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
That adds a little extra emphasis to this first matchup, in my opinion, with each team wanting to grab the win and have a chance to sweep the season series the next time they see each other.
And the Hawks making a change here. Kelly's checked in. The Hawks trail by 18. 1:29 left in the first half. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Five to shoot. Here's Kelly. The shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. They set the screen. Ohio. And the 3 off target. The Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Outside Hardaway. Schroeder passes to Kelly. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Kelly's got his first 2 points.
Textbook pick and roll, great execution, and a slick pass from the German point guard.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Over to the wing. Here's Collins. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Muscala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Collins. There's the pass to Ohio. Takes a 3.
Unbelievable work by Schroeder there to get right up in the guy's face and make the shot tough.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, up by 16.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
They were Brick City, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
Lakers leading by 16. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, it's Korver and Bazemore. Paul Millsap out there with Muscala, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Right, you look around the league and teams are starting to dig into the numbers and really analyze the game carefully. I know that you enjoy analytics. You've always been known yourself as an efficient scorer. When you take a look at the numbers, how do you see them? How do you interpret them?
I think there are some things that are very advantageous for players to take a look at with regards to how it is that they play and where they're most effective. Because one of the things, Kevin, it can sort of reestablish your confidence. And there can be spots on the floor where you get to where you might feel better because somebody has presented those numbers to you. I will tell you, Kevin, that probably the guy that I played with in the latter stages of my career that used the numbers the most was a guy by the name of Shane Battier. Shane loved to look deep into the books and try to gain some sort of advantage numerically and statistics-wise on his opponent, and really was one of the few guys that would go deeper than most.
Have analytics changed the game, do you think?
I believe so, but still for players, I think that they're a long way from being able to understand exactly what it is that the numbers are telling them. That time is coming where players really want to know those kind of things, and the tutorial sessions between the coaching staff and the players, I think, are on the horizon.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Chris Humphries was first one of the best rebounders in the league, and now, after a few years of tinkering with his jumper, he's become a pretty good shooting big man. After the 2015 playoffs, Wizards coach Randy Whitman suggested that Humphries work on his three-pointer. Humphries said, "I hadn't really worked on it ever. I just had to adapt. I went at it trying to expand my game so I can play longer." Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that three, D.A. Thank you. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Brent, you look at Kent Bazemore, undrafted out of Old Dominion. At first, he was known more for his sideline antics as a reserve for the Warriors than anything else.
Well, now he's got other guys on the sideline waving towels, Kevin. He's developed into a very valuable rotation player, and he still plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I think that really helps him.
Russell dishes to Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Now here's Korver, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. The shot's good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Lakers leading by 15. The dish to Russell. It's stolen by Schroeder. Mayo against Korver. To the inside. And it's Schroeder missing.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. The D was right up in his face there.
To the middle. Here's the Prophet. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Prophet's got 10 points.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And stolen by Russell. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. Free throw, no good for Russell. The Hawks trail by 19. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Bazemore for 3, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Mayo, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
Well, we know that this team can shoot a lot better from deep, but tonight it's just not there for them. They can keep firing and hope they can shoot their way out of this funk, but if they continue to shoot it like they have from beyond the arc thus far, they'll just be beating themselves.
The first one falls. Good on both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Atlanta calls timeout. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Second is Dwight Howard.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Korver, guarded by Mayo. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. And the rebound goes to Howard. The Hawks trail by 21. Now Schroeder. He's got 8. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 10 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Mayo. Russell, a screen on Schroeder. Outside Russell. Down low. 6 to shoot. Mayo kicks to Russell. From deep three-point range. Rebound Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Korver passes to Howard. Screen by Howard. Bazemore dishes to Humphries. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got rebound number 8 now on the night. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Mayo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bazemore with it. He's got 12. To the paint. Tries from 10. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's just terrific court awareness there. The defense knew it was coming and just totally suffocated him.
Mayo. That's good.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Yeah, buckling down on defense, the key here. No more easy buckets, no more layups. Has to be the mantra as they try to mount that comeback.
Humphries kicks to Millsap. Korver passes to Humphries. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Dare I say it, this game is all about Bazemore. He's playing with a real edge.
Passes it to Hassel. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Mayo. Korver with the defensive effort. The Hawks trail by 21. Bazemore dishes to Korver. The Lakers with the rebound. The Prophets got 8 rebounds in this game. Russell passes to the Prophet. Inside. Pulls up. Humphries gets the rebound. Humphries has got 4 rebounds in this game. Millsap kicks to Howard. And here is Ingram. 12 points for him. Pass to the Prophet. Mayo against Korver. Russell sets a screen for Mayo. Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Hawks. Korver's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
Bazemore with it. He's picked up by Russell. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
Here's Hassel. Screened by Russell. Outside Mayo. There's a good screen. Jumper off the screen. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
And Ingram is so skilled in finding space off of screens. When there's a pick being set, you have to keep your eye on him.
Now here's Korver. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bazemore with it. Russell's there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for Dwight Howard. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in field goal percentage, 4th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Mike Muscala is checked in for Howard. Ryan Kelly comes in for Chris Humphries. Prince is checked in for Paul Millsap. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Lakers leading by 19 points. There's a screen. Kicks to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
And that one's good. Kelly. LA has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Dishes it to Ingram. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 19. Now here's Bazemore. Defense is right there. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Muscala. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Feeds it to Collins. Here's Redding. Now here's Ingram. He's got 14. For 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Great effort to go out and challenge that shot. Hard to stay cool under that kind of pressure.
Now here's Prince. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Muscala. Hardaway kicks it to Bazemore. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Yeah, he can't make a thing out there right now, guys. If he keeps this up, don't be surprised if his team gives up this lead.
Chalk up 2 there.
I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
Ohio, the pass to Collins. Here's Hassel. And the pass to Ohio. There's the screen. He kicks it to Collins. The 3. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And he can't get the first one. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Lakers also with a sub. Silks checked in for Ingram. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 16. Ohio, he's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Collins, fires from deep. The rebound by Prince. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. He feeds it to Hardaway. Rob. Passes it to Ohio. To the left side wing. Here's Silk, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Collins, trains the three-pointer. Collins has got 8.
Not a lot of talk going on defensively. That's a good shot for him.
Schroeder dishes to Prince. They set the pick. The feed now to Schroeder. Prince outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. Schroeder kicks to Kelly. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal foul. Los Angeles. Hassel. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. The Hawks trail by 21. Now Prince. The dish now to Kelly. Shoots from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kelly's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball at 42%. Down low. Goes up to the stripe. The shot by Hassel is no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
That's his second personal foul.
The Hawks have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Shooting for Atlanta, Mike Muscala. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Hawks making a change here. Humphries checked in. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Collins. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. The Hawks trail by 19. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Collins, D'Angelo Russell out there with Silk. Then there's the captain. And it's the Prophet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Atlanta, Chris Humphries. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 19. There's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Humphries has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything, but his team remains in front because of what they've done and how well they've been scoring.
The Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Russell. Collins. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Schroeder. Hardaway from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Collins. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. The Hawks trail by 19. Picked by Humphries. Hardaway passes to Howard. Kicks to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. The captain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Deflects the pass. Lakers passing it around. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Mayo comes in for Silk. Here's the Prophet. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Pass to Ingram. They get it again. Here's the Prophet, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the
Shots,
shot.
gentlemen.
Clearly a foul.
2.
For Los Angeles, the Prophet. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Hawks trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mayo with it. It's Ingram atop the key. Dishes it to Collins. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Korver. Outside Hardaway. Inside, 6 to shoot, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. In the corner, Mayo with it. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here is Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Well, we have mad bombers on both of these teams, each one bringing it from the depths.
Russell, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Collins. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Bazemore. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Millsap gets the contact and marches his way confidently to the free throw line. Exact kind of leadership you would expect from him.
Shooting for Atlanta, Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Millsap. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now, here is Russell. There's a screen. And here's Mayo for 3. Again, Mayo missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bazemore. Back to Hardaway. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Korver, good.
Yeah, and sure, Millsap could have taken that one himself, but instead gives the teammate the open look.
Lakers leading by 15. Outside Mayo, feeds to Russell. And the shot is long.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Corver kicks it to Bazemore. Millsap a screen. The three. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 20.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
And Russell gets it to go.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Dwight Howard. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Russell passes to the Prophet. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Millsap. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. A lot of international players coming to the NBA. Brent, the number have reached triple digits, about a quarter of the league now from overseas.
Amazing that NBA scouts and general managers continue to comb the globe to try to find the best available talent, and it still speaks to what it is that those club systems in the European countries are able to do with their younger players.
And I always think of the old coaches would go overseas, hold these camps, and get these kids at a very young age and teach them the principles of basketball.
And a lot of coaches, Kevin, are still looking at the fundamental elements of the game, and it seems like the European players are the ones that they always point to that are ahead of where we are here in the States.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 11. Now the pass to Mayo. Here's Russell. The offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Screen by Howard. Schroeder kicks to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 12 points for Dwight Howard.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Schroeder against Russell. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dwight Howard.
And Howard just shrugging off the competitive defense there, using his muscle to get the job done near the basket.
Now, here is Russell. Mayo the pass to the Prophet. He kicks to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. The Prophet. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Mike Muscala is checked in for Dwight Howard. And he knocks down the first one. The captain's checked in for Collins. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Hawks trail by 9. Korver dishes to Millsap. 2 points. That one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hassel's shot's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Inside. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. 16 points for Paul Millsap.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Russell. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
And I understand packing the paint and not giving up something on the inside, but it does no good if it comes at the expense of your perimeter D, like it did there.
And here's Bazemore after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Bazemore misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Ingram lets it go from 14. That misses off the backboard.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
To the middle and stolen by Mayo. Ingram wide open. That shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Schroeder with the ball. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. The 9-foot shot. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 10. Up the floor. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Hassel. Lakers passing it around. The Prophet. And he banks in the layup.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it.
Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Schroeder against Russell. Here's Muscala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. It's deflected. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Bazemore. Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, his confidence really nowhere to be found right now, and he's lost all rhythm in that jumper.
And here's Korver from the arc. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside, Russell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Korver against Mayo, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And Millsap really getting up for that one. Love the aggressiveness.
And here's Russell. To the inside. Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Good on both. The Hawks shooting 43% from the floor. Here's the screen. Here's Schroeder. Atlanta gets it back.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them. So you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. Ingram passes to Russell. 5 on the clock. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Hawks. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Muscala misses. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Korver against Mayo. Here's the Prophet. That's tipped.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Yep, if you could write, you'd put this one in a book.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
The Prophet.
You got to give it up to him for his defensive performance tonight. That was one active set of hands on him. 5 steals were the result of his work on the defensive end. And as disruptive as he was on D, I'm almost surprised he only had 5.
Well, I'm not known for rebounding, but I know I've seen a couple guys dominate on the board. And what a game he had on the boards. He was gobbling up rebounds left and right, from the middle, from out of bounds. This guy's a rebound gobbling machine. That was a clinic of how you control a game.